Welcome to African Tales and Stories, where every tale under the moonlight becomes a journey through the heart of Africa. Today, we bring the magic of African folk tales and the wisdom of African stories right to your screen. From ancient folklore to tales that dance with the stars, join us as we keep the timeless tradition of storytelling alive. Ready for an adventure? Let's dive into today's story. But before we begin, if you love these tales as much as we do, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss a journey with us. In a small town nestled amidst rolling hills and earthen homes, a young woman named Cobina graced the world with her presence. Her father, the esteemed Mr. Wisdom, was renowned for his wisdom and wealth, casting a protective shadow over his beloved daughter. As Cobina blossomed into womanhood, suitors flocked to her side like bees to a hive. However, she yearned for a partner who loved her for who she was, not for her looks or her father's wealth. Cobina was a familiar sight at the bustling market, where she sold her father's watermelon. Her shop was always abuzz with customers, drawn not only by the quality of the watermelon, but also by her radiant smile and the warmth she extended to everyone she met. It was here, amidst the chatter and barter of the market, that Cobina's story would take a turn with the arrival of a man who saw her for who she truly was. One day, a man named Kofi came to the market. Unlike the others, his presence was marked by a quiet dignity. He dressed without pretense, his gaze was gentle, and his words carried a sweetness that was sincere. As he approached Cobina's shop, a hush fell over the crowd, for they sensed something momentous was about to unfold. Kofi stood before Cobina, and in a voice that resonated with the depth of his conviction, he declared, "Cobina, I have journeyed from my village not just to partake in the commerce of the market, but to seek the greatest treasure this town has ever known. It is not the gold of the earth nor the bounty of the harvest that I seek, but the hand of the most radiant soul among us. I come before you, before the eyes of your people, to ask for the honor of joining my life with yours in marriage." The market square, usually a cacophony of haggling and laughter, fell silent. All eyes were on Cobina, whose blush was the only answer needed before her words. "Kofi, in your eyes, I see a future filled with the same sincerity that marks your speech today. It would be my greatest joy to walk that future with you." Mr. Wisdom and the other elders didn't trust Kofi because they didn't know his family, and he had rough hands from hard work. But Cobina liked him because he seemed genuine and had a good heart. They started spending time together, laughing and sharing stories. Kofi told Cobina about the spirits of the night and the secrets of the forest. Cobina taught him the songs her people sang. However, love can be tough, and it was for Cobina and Kofi. Another man who wanted to marry Cobina told Mr. Wisdom lies about Kofi, saying he was a bad man who was cursed. Cobina was sad but didn't give up. She went to see Mrs. Blessing, an old woman in the village who could see the future. Mrs. Blessing looked ahead and saw that Cobina and Kofi being together would be good for everyone. She gave Cobina a special drink to share with Kofi when the moon was full. On the night of the full moon, Cobina sneaked out to meet Kofi at the village square. The stars twinkled above as she approached him, the special drink in her hands glowing with a soft light. "Kofi," she whispered, her voice trembling with hope, "Mrs. Blessing has given us a blessing. This drink will prove our love to everyone." Kofi took the drink, his eyes reflecting the moon's glow. As they drank together, a magical wind began to swirl around them, and the villagers gathered, drawn by the mysterious light. The wind whispered truths into Mr. Wisdom's ear, revealing the lies he had been told. Ashamed of his doubt, he embraced Cobina and Kofi, giving them his blessing. From that day on, Cobina and Kofi's love became a legend in the village, a testament to the power of truth and the strength of a bond that even the stars envied. And as for the man who had lied, he learned that love cannot be won through deceit, and he left the village, never to return. Cobina and Kofi, known for their love that saved the village, faced a new problem. The land was dry and crops were dying. People thought it was because of them. One night, Cobina dreamed of an eagle that told her to find a magic tree in the forest. This tree could help them. So they went into the forest to look for it. As they walked, they met their first danger. a river with water that moved like snakes. It was hard to cross, but they used long sticks to test the water and made it across safely. Next, they ran into a pack of wild animals with eyes like fire. Kofi remembered an old song that could calm beasts. He sang it, and the animals lay down, letting them pass. The third danger was a maze of thorns that seemed alive. They whispered scary things, trying to make them give up. But Cobina and Kofi held hands and thought of their love, which made them brave. They found a path through the thorns. Finally, they saw the magic tree. It was huge, with leaves that touched the sky. Cobina talked to the tree, and it dropped a glowing leaf into her hand. The leaf led them to a hidden spring with water that sparkled. They took this water back to the village. When the water touched the dry land, everything grew again. The people were happy, and Cobina and Kofi's love was celebrated for saving them all once more. As we've seen, the story of Cobina and Kofi is a powerful reminder of the strength of love and the importance of truth. If you're inspired by their tale and want to discover more amazing stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring more content like this to you. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the message of love and perseverance that Cobina and Kofi's story teaches us. Subscribe and share today, and stay tuned for more inspiring stories that touch the heart and stir the soul. Thank you for watching.